All right, today we're going to build a guide to one of the most in-demand global careers out there, mechanical engineering. So if you've ever dreamed about, designing the future and doing it pretty much anywhere in the world, then you are in exactly the right place.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a number that should really get your attention. $95,000. Yep, that's the average salary for a mechanical engineer over in the United States. It's a huge sign of just how valuable this skill set really is in today's market.
So, yeah, the potential is massive. The real question is, are you ready to take those skills and build a truly global career? Let's break down exactly what you need to know to make it happen. So, first things first, what is a mechanical engineer, really? Well, simply put, they're kind of the architects of our entire mechanical world. The official definition is pretty broad, and that's what's so cool about it. This isn't just about building car engines. It's a really deep discipline that pulls together physics, math, and material science to design, analyze, and maintain basically any mechanical system you can imagine. And this just shows you the sheer scale of it all. We're talking everything from these microscopic little devices that are probably in your phone right now, all the way up to these colossal power plants that light up entire cities. That whole spectrum, that's the playground for a mechanical engineer.
Okay, so maybe you're feeling a little inspired right now. But what do you actually need in your toolkit to build a career in this field? Let's get into the essential skills.
Okay, this is absolutely crucial. It's all about balance. Of course, you need the hard skills. You got to master software like SolidWorks and really get the fundamentals like thermodynamics. But the soft skills, they're just as vital. And here's a little pro tip for a global job hunt. Don't just list these skills on your resume. Show their impact. So instead of saying used AutoCAD, you say designed a component in AutoCAD that improved efficiency by 10%. See the difference? That's what gets you noticed. And of course, you've got to prove you have those skills, right? A bachelor's degree, that's your ticket to the game. If you want to get into cutting-edge research, you'll probably want a master's or a PhD. And seriously, do not overlook certifications. A professional engineer license or a PE in the US, or becoming a chartered engineer, that's CENG in the UK, that's not just a piece of paper. It's a seal of approval. It tells people you're the real deal, and it opens up some major doors. So you've got the skills, you've got the credentials. Now for the really fun part. Where in the world can you actually go? Let's look at some of the global hotspots where your skills are in crazy high demand.
Kicking things off at number 1, the United States. It is a massive hub for R&D, that's research and development, and it's basically a magnet for anyone who wants to work on the absolute cutting edge of technology, whether that's in aerospace, robotics, or renewable energy. Hopping right next door, we've got Canada. What's really compelling here is the serious growth happening in their manufacturing and aerospace industries. Plus, and this is a big one, Canada has these structured skilled worker programs that are specifically designed to attract engineering talent, which can make the whole immigration process a lot clearer.
Coming in at number 3 is Germany. I mean, when you think engineering, you think Germany, right? They're an absolute powerhouse. If you have a passion for cars or huge industrial machines, Germany's reputation for engineering excellence is known all over the world.
And hey, we can't forget about Australia. They're pouring tons of money into infrastructure projects and have a booming energy sector. So it's another fantastic landscape of opportunity for mechanical engineers.
Okay, so we've got all these incredible places, which brings us to a very important, very practical question. How much can you actually earn? Let's take a look at the numbers. This chart really lays it all out. The US is leading the pack with an average around $95,000, followed by Canada and Germany. Now, you gotta remember, these are just averages. If you specialize in something hot, like robotics or sustainable energy, you can definitely push these numbers higher. And you'll always want to balance salary with the local cost of living, but the bottom line is the earning potential is definitely there. So, the dream is awesome, right? But how do you actually do it? How do you make it a reality? In this last section, we're going to cover the practical how-to of landing that international job. Okay, here's the game plan. You have to be strategic about this. Step 1, look for those skilled worker programs. They are built for people with technical skills like yours. Step 2, get familiar with the points-based systems. Many countries use them, and you need to understand how your education and experience add up. And finally, step 3, target the right visa for you, like the H-1B in the US or Canada's Federal Skilled Worker Program.
And here's the best part, maybe the most important thing to remember. You're not just trying to squeeze into some generic system. Because engineers are in such high demand, a lot of countries have created special, streamlined immigration paths just for you, especially if you work in fields like R&D. The takeaway? They want you there.
So there you have it. We've covered what it is, what you need, and where you can go. You've seen the skills, you've seen the salaries, and you've seen that the world is looking for you. So the only question left is the one on the screen. Where will your engineering journey take you? The world is definitely waiting.